Sunday of our 30th annual Lutheran Sports Association State Grade School Basketball Tournament. I have a couple of announcements. We'll introduce the players for both teams, and then always, as we do, we'll open with a pregame prayer. Just want to remind everybody to not sit in the front row. You'd like to keep everybody off the front row to give room for the players and protect you fans from getting in the contact zone. Also, today we want to welcome you to our tournament. Ask that all the participants and spectators conduct themselves in a God-pleasing manner before, during, and after this basketball game. The LSA Sportsmanship Award will be presented this weekend to the school whose behavior of its players, coaches, and fans best demonstrates Christian sportsmanship. Now let's introduce the players for both squads. Our visitors today come from Peoria, Concordia as the Cougars. Their head coach is Scott Crank. His assistants are Mike Morgan, Matthew McClure. Now the players, number 15, Sydney Wiesahan. Number 22, Belle Savings. Number 24, Erica Morgan. Number 34, Grace Thompson. Number 34, Eden May. Now the starters for the Cougars, number 10, Lexi McClure. Number 12, Abby Balkema. Number 14, Tiffany Mallow. Number 30, Reagan Bagol. And number 42, Olivia West. Our home team on the scoreboard are the Eagles from Edwardsville, Trinity. Their head coach is Bill Hargrove. His assistant is Mark Harrison. Now the players. Number 1, Emma Daniel. Number 5, Mira Schaefer. Number 11, Caitlin Reynolds. Number 12, Catherine Eberhard. Number 14, Angela Gossman. Number 23, Jennifer Leitner. Number 34, Riley Isbell. Now the starters, number 2, Chloe Langendorf. Number 3, Anna Stewart. Number 4, Elena Bozarth. Number 15, Libby Bateman. And number 44, Ellen Schulte. Next, we'd like to please bow our heads for a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this weekend, the opportunity you've given us to extend our hand in Christian sportsmanship and fellowship. We thank you for the ministry of our Lutheran schools throughout the state, throughout the USA, throughout the world. We thank you for the athletic talents, the personalities, and spiritual gifts you've given these young ladies. Please watch over the players, the coaches, the fans, the officials. May the Holy Spirit guide and direct us in all that we do and say. May it be all to your glory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Good luck, girls.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to LSA Illinois State Basketball 2015. Sam Kroll alongside Matt Gutzler, who will be coaching the championship game in just a couple hours. Matt, we got a good one here. We got the Concordia Peoria Cougars as the 3 seed, taking on the Edwardsville Trinity Eagles, and we went chalk, 3 seed, 4 seed. Tell us a little bit about who we should be watching in today's contest.
All right, we're looking for, on Concordia Peoria, we're looking at number 30, Regan Bagal. She's their best player. She's a big girl, but she will come out and shoot and possibly handle the ball once in a while. Then from Edwardsville, we're looking at number 44, Ellen Schulte. She's going to be key. She's averaging 15 points a game with a high of 20. So she's kind of the one-man team for Edwardsville.
And speaking of Schulte, she's got it inside and traveled on her way to the basket. Saw the Eagles working it around over there in the corner, looking for her in the post early on.
They're going to try to get her ball almost every possession.
And here come the Cougars, led by point guard number 10, Lexi McClure. This time down into the post to Olivia West. Shot up and no good. Rebound putback isn't good either. and the Eagles come away with the rebound.
They're going to try to get it to West down low almost every possession, too, as well.
Here's Bateman off the back iron, no good. And on the rebound, we've got a tie ball. Possession will stay at this end of the floor. It'll be Eagle basketball. And it looks like the possession arrow was wrong off the tip. It's actually going to be Cougar basketball. Thank you to the fans to our left for pointing that out.
Sam, this should be a good game. Edwardsville played Concordia at the Springfield Trinity Invitational Tournament a couple weeks ago, and Peoria won 32-29. So it should be a close game again today.
Here is McClure working at the top of the key, swings it over to Tiffany Malo. Down the post to West. West turns. Double team. Now kicks it out to McClure. Off her hands, out of bounds. Eagle basketball.
Right idea with the skip pass, just a little high. West has to stay a little bit lower. She did a great job in the semifinal catching and turning and making shots from the post. She got a little too high on that one.
Here's Schulte. She'll take a deep three. That one's good. Seen a lot of deep threes already this afternoon and this morning, I guess.
Yes, we have.
Ball into the post to West. She'll turn. Jumper is no good. Rebound fought for, and we've got a foul. Our first one of the contest.
That was good hustle. They thought they probably got a tie-up. Got the foul instead.
First foul was on number 30, Reagan Begol, as we talked about her being kind of the player to go to for the Cougars.
Yes, she's got to be careful. She actually fouled out last night in the semifinals, so they need her on the court at all times.
Schulte tried to fire a pass across the lane, had it intercepted by the Cougars. Now inside to West. West turns in the lane and traveled.
As we said, they're going to try to get it to West every possession down low. She just tripped up a little bit there.
Here's Bozarth. Works it against the 2-3. Schulte, pump faked from outside. Runner right hand, front iron, no good. Rebound tapped around. And we're going the other way.
They got to be real careful on Schulte. She hit that three, then she did the fake this last time and drove baseline. She's going to be a tough player to guard today.
Here is Begol. She'll work the point this time down. Over the corner, McClure, and Schulte sends it into the stands.
What a big block on that one. Got to give a pump fake on that one next time, I think.
Reagan Begol to inbound. Long pass to West. Collides with the defender at the top of the key. Here's Begol. Switches directions. Right hand. Pulls it back out. Stutter step. Baseline jumper. Short. Offensive rebound by West, and she was fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
West does a nice job on the line for rebounding as well. Olivia West is 8 of 17 from the line, 47%. Good way to start the game from the line for Olivia, though. She's averaging 12 points a game with a high of 15.
Second free throw for West is up and long. Nice box out and rebound by Chloe Langendorf. Pass up ahead to Bozarth. Her jumper is short. And out of bounds to the Cougars.
As I mentioned, even though she is a tall girl, Begol will bring up the ball. She's going to try to look for West down on the post.
Speaking of West, she's got it in the far corner, right hand to the middle, dump down into the post to number 12, Abby Balkaba.
Great hustle on the putback for West. Once again, though, we saw Schulte with a block. That's her second.
Here's Bozarth. She went baseline, no good, and we're going to have a foul as West was trying to push the ball up the floor.
Actually, not a bad foul. West was about to pass up, and no one was going to be guarding her.
Begol running things at the point yet again. Picks up a screen from McClure, sends it to the corner. Now down in the post to West. West working up off the glass and good. She's going to be tough to stop there this afternoon.
Great turnaround jumper. Like I said, she did that last night in the semis as well.
3-3 ball game.
Schulte's going to have to go down and double team on that, I think, next time.
2:27 here to go in the opening quarter. And another turnover for the Eagles. And that's kind of been a theme for them headed down the floor the last couple possessions. There's McClure. She'll look to go baseline with the right hand down into West. West turns middle. Up off the rim. Rebound. Putback is good.
Got to put a body on her. She's getting the rebounds and the putbacks.
Stewart now to Schulte. Schulte's pass is picked up by Begol. Begol 1-on-3 as the ball knocked away. And it'll be Cougar basketball underneath their rim. Make that the sideline right here in front of the Trinity fans. There is Malo. Malo inside to Begol. Begol shot partially blocked. Here's West. Fouled on her way up, and she'll go to the line for 2 more.
West is playing great right now, getting the rebounds, getting the putbacks, and now getting to the line for the second time already with 1:46 left in the first quarter.
West's first free throw is short. 7-3. Concordia Peoria leading Trinity Edwardsville. Second free throw is up and good.
2 for 4 for her. She's about a 50% shooter for the weekend, too. So she's 50% for today, too.
There's a long 3 from Bateman. Short. Tap back from Bozarth. It's controlled by the Cougars. Here's a lead pass up ahead. A little too hot for McClure. And it'll be a turnover. Eagle basketball.
Right idea. Coach was telling her, too. Right idea, just a little high. See if they can get Schulte the ball. Maybe a coach will run a play now. We have a timeout with 1:33 to go in the first quarter.
Since we really didn't get a chance to do so before the game started, let's talk about how both of these teams got here. First, for the Edwardsville Eagles, the first game this weekend beat Morton Bethel 23-22, so another close game for them. And then beat Collinsville again by 1 point, 28-27 in the second round. And then last night lost to Emmanuel Palatine, who you will see in the championship game at 3:30, 33-16.
That game was just a little closer. Unfortunately, Schulte got hurt in the fourth quarter, and Palatine pulled away.
And now for the Cougars of Concordia. First round, played East Dundee, defeated them 34-21. And then beat Trinity Roselle 29-21. And then lost to your Comets 44-33 in the semis last night. There's a jumper from the corner, short. Rebound pulled down by Schulte. She turns in the middle of the lane. Might have been some contact, went to the floor.
She may have been a little out of control too. She maybe tripped over her own feet. Could have gone either way.
There's McClure over to Malo. Malo down into the post. West skip pass over to McClure. Her jumper's off the glass, no good. Rebound, put up and good by Begol.
Edwardsville's going to have to do a better job on the boards. You got 2 very good big girls picking up every rebound on the offensive end.
It's Bozarth over to Stewart. Stewart back up to Bozarth. Swung over to Schulte. She'll take a deep 3. That one's short. Rebound pulled down by West. Here comes Begol leading the point again. Corner to Malo. Malo now looking into West. West, power dribble, up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Stewart. 21 seconds here to play in the opening quarter. Bozarth steps up to the three-point line, kicks it to the right side. And here's the drive by Bateman. Bateman shot, short. And another rebound for the Cougars, and we've got a travel.
Right idea with the outlet, just turned her feet instead of pivoting. Shuffled instead.
12.5 seconds to play in the first. 10-3, Cougar lead. Here's the inbounds pass tipped away. Nice defensive play by Malo. Here's a 3-ball from Schulte. That one's short, pulled down by West. 6 seconds to play. Over to Begol. Begol met by Schulte in the backcourt. 3,
Schulte
2,
doesn't want to get a silly foul.
and would have had a turnover anyway.
But end of the quarter.
End of the quarter. 10-3, Cougar lead. Really taking advantage of that height difference down inside, aren't they?
Yes, they are, Sam. We mentioned that before, that their two best players are their big girls down low, Bagal and West. Now, Bagal comes out and plays the point once in a while, but they're trying to get it to West every time. And if not, then West and Bagal have gotten offensive rebounds and putbacks. As we mentioned with Edwardsville as well, their offense runs through Schulte, and she's unfortunately thrown up a couple tough three-pointers, but she started the game with that three, and that's their 3 points for the first quarter.
So they really went about 5 minutes without scoring. Offensively, don't look very sharp right now. What kinds of things can they do to get back into this ball game now down by 7, and we've only played a quarter?
They need to be patient, okay, and trust what got them here. And I would probably get that ball to Schulte. She needs to relax a little. She's forcing up some shots. She needs to attack. She's very fast and attacks the basket very well. She really hasn't done that a lot yet. We had one where right after her three-pointer, she faked and drove the baseline. She missed her shot, but it was a great attack, and I think she needs to continue to do that.
It'll be Eagle basketball to start the second quarter. Bozarth running the show again. Gets it inside. Here's a jump shot from newly checked in Emma Daniel. And we're going to shoot some free throws. That was Libby Bateman, fouled on the 5-foot jumper.
Libby is 3 of 10 for the weekend from the line.
And her first free throw is no good. That foul was on Olivia West, her first, team second. Checking in for the Cougars is number 24, Erica Morgan. Bateman's second free throw also long. The goal with the rebound, loses it in the backcourt. She'll get it over to Erica Morgan. And we're going to have a timeout for the Cougars. They were having trouble getting it across the timeline.
Yeah, I think Coach realized that they may get a 10-second call. They kind of passed back and forth and dribbled off their toe possibly. So Coach is like, okay, you know what? Let's start over, get a timeout, and we'll get 10 more seconds.
And you really like to see Schulte defensively in the backcourt really putting some pressure on the ball handlers.
That wasted a coach's timeout too, so that was great that she would put some pressure on Bagal. She is a very good ball handler, so it'll be interesting to watch both of them go at each other today. .35 to play here in the first half. Cougars in the lead, 10-3. There's an entry pass. Not quite sure who that was to. West comes up with it, kicks it back out top. Here's Malo. She'll take a foot on the line, two-pointer. Rebound pulled down by McClure. However, she was standing on the end line. Eagle basketball. Nice hustle, but foot on the line.
The Eagles looking to get something going on offense. Bozarth brings it up against the 2-3. Swings it to Schulte, left side wing. Now down to Daniel, back out to Schulte. Schulte in the lane, draws the contact, puts the shot up, and she'll head to the line for two.
So, Sam, that's what I mentioned at the break, at the quarter, where Schulte needed to start attacking the basket. And what happens? She goes and gets a foul and goes to the line.
Schulte's first free throw is up and good.
As I mentioned, she likes to attack. That was her 38th free throw attempt this weekend. Unfortunately, she was 14 for 37 at 37%.
Second is long.
But she attacks the basket.
And grabs her own rebound in the corner. And she was bumped into by number 24, Erica Morgan. It's Bozarth to inbound. She'll get it up top to Chloe Langendorf. Langendorf to Schulte. Top of the key. Inside the lane. Tried to find Bateman cutting across the baseline. Good idea, just a little behind her.
It was a nice look, maybe a little too hard, and like you said, a little behind.
There's Morgan running the show, crossing the timeline with the right hand. Pull-up jump shot off the glass, no good. Rebound tapped around, pulled down by Emma Daniel. Here comes Bozarth. Still handling at the top of the key, finds Bateman, far side wing. Schulte cutting into the lane, up off the glass, no good. She'll head to the line for 2 more. We just talked about it. She shot her 38th and 39th free throws just a couple seconds ago, and now she's headed to the line for 2 more.
So yeah, we mentioned she likes to attack, and she's going to get people in foul trouble.
And that foul was on West for the Cougars. That's her second. We still got 4.5 to play here.
We'll see what Coach Crank decides to do. As I mentioned, she got in foul trouble in the semis as well. She ended up with 4, but they can't afford either big girl to be on the bench for too long.
It's a 10-5 ball game. 4.5 to play. Ball inside to West. West over to Begol, and her 8-foot jumper is good.
Nice little jump shot. They were sitting on 10 for a while. They needed that basket.
There's Schulte, I'm sorry, inside the lane. Looks like they're running into a box and one, and her putback after she lost it is good, and it's 12-7.
West was trying to go for the block. Luckily, she didn't get her 3rd foul.
McClure back up top to Morgan. Still looking to get it into the post to West. McClure drove baseline, had it knocked away by Bateman, I believe. It'll stay on this end. Begol up to West, back to Begol. There's a kick out, long 2-pointer is good by Erica Morgan.
Great inbound play. Sam, they're going to run that inbound play almost every time where they throw it right back to Begol. She's the inbounder, but she'll get the ball right away on most inbounds plays.
Bateman had her jump shot blocked. Schulte came down with the loose ball, but was tied up. It'll be Cougar basketball. Here's Begol, far side wing, 3 ball. That one's down the well and good.
Excellent jump shot.
And it's now double-digit lead
She's
for
got
the Cougars.
nice range and a nice shot for her size as well.
Bozarth over to Daniel. Daniel tried to get into Schulte, had it knocked away by Begol. McClure picks up the loose ball. And here comes Begol. Had it knocked away by Bateman from behind. And finally corralled.
Good hustle on the steal.
I said Bateman. Bateman. And it looks like she dragged that back foot. We're going to have a travel.
Right idea. Nice attack. But like you said, she dragged her foot. She should have done a jump stop.
Just under 3 minutes to play. Here's a deep 3 by Morgan. End up a little short. West with the offensive rebound. Back out to Malo. Her jumper was no good. McClure couldn't get a handle on it. It'll be Eagle basketball.
They were lucky the ball hit the net. It actually looked like it was going to go out of bounds. Ball hit the net, went straight down, and West got the rebound.
Yep, and the Cougars are in a box and one as they have Tiffany Malo following around Schulte. And we're going to have I believe, a timeout.
Coach called a timeout. His girl had the ball on the floor. The Edwardsville fans, of course, were calling for travel, but Coach called a timeout before the travel was called.
(17-7). We saw this in the first game we did this morning between Arlington Heights and Belvedere, as Belvedere took a 9-point lead into the fourth quarter.
They had a 12-point lead at one point in the game, Sam, and Arlington Heights pulled off the comeback victory with a 4-point win. Now let's see if maybe Edwardsville can learn from Arlington Heights and get that comeback. As you mentioned, though, we got Schulte as kind of the one-girl team, and we saw this in the first game with Belvedere. When you play against a one-man team, you go to the box and one. We'll see how Peoria continues to play that box and one on Schulte.
Now Schulte's still looking to get the ball on the interior, but with that, you have one person on you. When you're in the interior against a box and one, you're standing right next to somebody else. So you're essentially double teamed at all times.
You're getting double teamed from the box with the one as well. So yeah, she needs to come out. I mean, she's already hit a 3, so she needs to come out, maybe attack from there. She's attacked real well, gone to the line already a couple times.
Here's McClure over to Malo. Malo to Bagol. Guarded closely by Bateman. She'll pull it back out. Malo, McClure. Now over to newly checked in Abby Balkema. Balkema down to West. West turnaround, no good. Nice box out by Bateman, corrals the defensive board. Bateman all the way, coast to coast. Jump shot, no good. Rebound, Bozarth. Bozarth steps up, finds Daniel about 2 feet away. Over to Schulte. Schulte, again, we're talking about with that double team. Kick out to Bateman. Bateman crossover, 17-footer, around and down.
Nice jump shot. We mentioned in the first game, too, with that one-man team, your supporting cast has to help. That was a great jump shot in the basket.
The goal looking for West. Finds her in the post, turns left hand. No good. Might have been some contact, no call. Here comes Schulte on the break. 2-on-1, and she was bumped along the, bumped along the sideline. Foul is on Lexi McClure, probably another good foul.
Yes, Schulte was going to make a layup, so you might as well stop that. Unfortunately, that is her first foul, though, so that's a very good foul.
Team 6th. Means the Cougars are shooting free throws the rest of the way as the jumper from Chloe Langendorf finds the back of the iron, no good. There's West again in the post. Her turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled offensively, kicked up to McClure for the 2-pointer.
Great kick back off the rebound to McClure. Great shot.
Bateman pulls up for 3, and that's down the well.
Bateman has stepped up and made the last 5 points.
Cuts the lead to 7, 19-12. 30 seconds to play in the half. Bagol. Now to McClure, back up to Malo. Malo around to Bagol. Bagol guarded by Daniel.
West is posting up. She wants the ball.
Down into West, and we have a foul on Bateman. She came over the top trying to knock the ball away from West. We've said her name quite a bit. Libby Bateman really trying to take over here in the second quarter.
She's
late
doing
in the
a
second
great
quarter.
Job. There's
Kick
that
back
inbound
to
play
Bagol,
again.
foot on the line, 2-pointer. Rebound by Emma Daniel. Up to Schulte. Schulte's going to go 1-on-4. Runner on the right side, partially blocked, pulled down by Malo, and Malo nearly threw it away, looking for Bagol with 6 seconds on the clock. Bagol stops, comes back to the top, and she's fouled by Schulte. Schulte with the reach in with 1.9 seconds to play.
Doesn't hurt too bad. They only had 4 team fouls, so we're not going to the 1-and-1. And now they got to pass it in with 1.9. Probably maybe just get a fling shot up.
Goal to inbound, looking for West. The ball nearly knocked away. And there's the buzzer, and we'll go to halftime. Cougars 19, Trinity Edwardsville Eagles 12. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring you the second half of the 3rd and 4th place game of this 2015 LSA Illinois State Basketball Tournament. Again, Sam Crow alongside Matt Gutzler. We've got a kind of an up and down game here so far. Not as far as the score goes, but I think as the offense goes for Trinity Edwardsville.
Yes, Sam, I mean, it is back and forth. Edwardsville started out kind of slow. They kind of picked it up. We only got 2 girls scoring. Libby Bateman has 5, and Ellen Schulte has 7. Libby Bateman, though, scored all 5 of those points in the last maybe 3 minutes of the half to really give Edwardsville a little pick-me-up. And then we have for Concordia Peoria, we've been talking about Reagan Bagol and Olivia West all game long. Bagol's got 7, and West has 8. Those are their 2 big girls that they try to pound it in down low. And then Bagol steps out and hits a 3, and sometimes brings the ball up.
So the Eagles really kind of came alive there at the end of the second half. As you said, Bateman led them with 5 straight points.
Yes, she did.
Cut the score to 7. Really, the biggest thing for Edwardsville to get back into this game is, I believe, is slowing down West in the post.
Yeah, West started off really hot, built that Peoria lead, so they're going to have to contain the 2 big girls down low. And we'll see if Schulte can attack the basket. She's already, she hit 1 3, and she's attacked a couple times and gotten to the line as well.
So to start the second half, it's going to be Eagle basketball, moving from left to right. Got it spaced out a little bit as Schulte drives, right-hand runner. No good, rebound West.
West has been all over the boards all day.
Here's McClure for the Cougars, bringing it across the timeline with the right hands. Finds Malo, far side corner. Her 3 ball is short. She's able to corral her own offensive board. Here's a skip pass. Now back up top to McClure.
Coaches always love that rebound from your own missed shot.
But
Great hustle.
Turnaround jump shot is good. And we talked about her just before the half started. One of the other ones that's been scoring quite a bit for the Cougars.
You got 2 girls you need to stop for Peoria.
Is Bateman kicking it out to Langendorf. Her jumper was no good. Rebound pulled down by Malo. There's Begol looking for West in the post. Can't find her, so swing it back out to Malo. Malo over to McClure. Malo now down into Begol. Into West. West, turn up off the glass, no good. Good defense by Schulte.
She kept her hands straight up, no foul, nice block.
Bozarth finding Schulte near side corner. Looking to go baseline on Begol, does, gets to the rim, up off the glass, short. Rebound pulled down by Begol.
Nice try. That was she was fading, she was actually under the backboard, faded and almost got that shot, and that was a nice attack.
McClure to the corner to Malo, now down to West. West, no good, more good defense by Schulte.
Back-to-back possessions where she's going straight up. You can't call a foul on that, so that's great defense.
Bolzar steps up in that 2-3. That was Langendorf trying to find Schulte in the corner. Begol with the good defense and knock it away.
You got to be very careful on those corner passes. Begol is very quick, and she'll get a hand and either poke it out or she'll end up stealing it soon.
Bolzar's pass intended for Schulte picked off by McClure. She was able to save it out to Begol. Begol now to McClure. Up ahead to Balkema. Balkema back to McClure. And we're going to have a foul down low on Libby Bateman. So that time West was able to post Bateman up, taking advantage of that height.
She did a nice job. Let's watch this inbound play. They all start at half court and start running, try to find the hole in the middle.
And McClure got happy feet in the corner, traveling, and turnover.
You get so excited when you're wanting to attack, you got to put that ball on the floor first.
Bozarth over to Caitlin Reynolds. Reynolds, 15-foot jumper is good. So the Eagles finally get on the board thanks to another player other than Bateman and Schulte.
We mentioned when you have these teams that kind of focus on 1 or 2 girls, it's a good bonus when another girl steps up and makes that shot.
Begol's jumper hit every part of the rim and then came off. Here comes Schulte, had the ball knocked away by Begol. Begol made a little too much contact, drew the foul. Bateman kills her dribble over to Bozarth. Bozarth back up top to Reynolds. Reynolds steps in from 3. Her jumper long. Rebound tapped around, and we've got a push in the back on the Eagles. This one is going to be on number 3, Anna Stewart.
That was a nice attempt on Reynolds. I mean, she just made that last shot. Why not give it another try?
Here's Begol. Finds Malo in the corner. She'll pull the 3, and that one's good.
I think her foot was on the line, Sam. That was a 2.
A stank record 2-point basket for Malo. There's Bateman into the lane, up off the glass, and good.
What a great crossover. She was actually off balance. I didn't think she was going to make it. Great shot.
Tough shot. Takes the Cougar lead back to 7. The goal pulling out the dribble in front of her own bench. Drawing the defense. Reynolds comes out on her. Begol dump stop out to Malo. Malo tries another 3, long. Rebound back out to Begol. Begol's 10-foot jump shot's good.
She's not going to miss that one, Sam. That's her shot. Great rebound and a putback.
Bateman looking to push. She gets in the lane, flips up off the glass. Another tough shot falls for Bateman.
That's 2 in a row from her. She's really stepping up, doing a great job. Four points in a row for her.
Begol holding the ball at the top of the key.
West is posting up hard. She really wants that ball.
Swings it around to McClure. McClure kicks it back out to Balkema. Her jump shot was long. Hit the end line. It'll be Eagle basketball.
Balkema and Malo are trying to hit those corner shots. They got to get the ball into West.
Here's Bateman. She kills her dribble, kicks it out to Reynolds. Reynolds now back down to Bateman. Bateman looking to turn. Had the ball stolen by McClure, and we're going to have a jump ball. And we're headed the other way. McClure crossing the timeline. Now over to Malo. Malo down to the corner to Begol. Begol. Reverse dribble back out. Looking inside to West. Finds her. West spins in the lane. Had the ball blocked by Schulte. Drew a little bit of her arm and the foul.
Schulte did a great job the last 2 times down, going straight up. This time her hand did come down and fouled West.
West free throw is off.
West is about a 50% free throw shooter, so we'll see if she can make this one to get back to 50%.
West's second free throw was short. However, offensive rebound by Balkema. Skip pass over to Malo. Malo out to McClure, and now up to Begol, and she'll look to set up the offense as we get just under 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Begol looking for Balkema. Off her hands, out of bounds. Turnover to the Eagles.
Got a little one-man press going on, it looks like, from Concordia.
Ball to Schulte. She'll cross the timeline with the right hand. Full speed runner in the lane, up off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by Morgan. And a bit of a slide tackle on the sideline in front of the Eagle bench.
Got that hip out on the blocking foul.
The foul was on number 4, Elena Bozarth, her second. Team 4th of the half.
We'll see if Peoria maybe holds for the last shot. They got a nice lead.
Cougars working it around nicely around the perimeter. Now over to McClure. McClure back up top to Morgan. Morgan steps in. She'll take a 17-footer off the backboard iron. No good. 20 seconds to play here in the third. Here's Bateman. Full speed ahead. Had the ball knocked away by McClure, and it looked like Malo grabbed it back, laying on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball. It'll stay on this end.
Got 8 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if they got a nice inbound play to get a bucket before the quarter ends.
Here's the inbound pass. It's a little long.
That is not over the back on the inbound play.
Schulte with 5 on the clock. Into the lane, up off the glass. No good. Rebound pulled down by West. Schulte had a hand on it, and that's going to be the end of the third. 25-28. Cougars in the lead by 7 still.
We got ourselves another good game, Sam. 7-point lead. We saw this in our 5th place game for the girls. It was a 9-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and Arlingtonites actually pulled it out. So we got hope for Edwardsville. Coach is going to set up some plays. He's got two girls that have been scoring a lot. See if they can stay hot and get some buckets. And we'll see what Peoria has to do with a 7-point lead. Is he going to maybe slow it up a little, or is he going to push and try to build that into a double-digit lead to hopefully ice the game then?
Well, the Cougars really working that inside-out game to perfection, as Malo and is at Balkema are putting up some shots from the outside. Malo knocked a couple down. Balkema came awful close.
Yeah, she's getting close. And as we said, if you hit a couple of those outside shots, that's really going to open up the lane for West.
As we start the fourth, it'll be Cougar basketball. Give you a little insight to the fouls. 4 fouls. 4 team fouls for the Eagles, only 1 for the Cougars. So again, probably a good thing that they've got a couple fouls heading into the fourth quarter.
They're going to need to foul at the end.
3 more, they'll be able to stop the clock.
We had to hold up. The ref was talking to Schulte, and now we're ready to play the fourth quarter.
Inbound to Bagol, she's going to hold it for a second. Now over to Morgan. Morgan, top of the key. Swung over to Malo. Malo back to Morgan. Morgan to Bagol. And Malo was looking for West, overthrew her. And here comes Bateman. Over to Bozarth in the corner. Working on Bagol. And that was knocked away by Bagol. It'll be Eagle basketball. Eagles to inbound. Looking for Schulte, had it knocked away by Bagol.
Schulte was posting up.
And we're going to have a reach-in foul. Fouls on Schulte.
Schulte was posting up there trying to get her the ball, but Bagol's so tall and quick, she was able to tip it and steal it herself.
That's Schulte's 3rd, team 5th. Another entry pass from Malo looking for West, knocked away. Here comes Reynolds. Reynolds with the left hand, left side. Kills the dribble, kicks it back out top. Bozarth with the 17-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound tapped around to Morgan. Morgan's got a break. 1 on 3, knocked away nicely from behind by Bozarth.
Great hustle by Bozarth. You could see it coming. She knew she was coming from behind and was going to steal that ball.
Bagol inbounds to Malo. A kick back up top to Morgan. Now up to Bagol.
Looks like they're going to try to slow it up a little bit, swing it around.
McClure.
7-point lead.
Now Morgan. Getting a stream from Bagol and has it taken away by Schulte. Schulte, left hand on the left side is up and good.
Good call by Bagol, not going for that foul though. She's going to make it, just let her make that shot.
25-20. Just under 4.5 to play in the contest. Here's West spinning up. Almost had the end one, but she'll go to line to shoot 2.
That was a very nice move. Peoria did start to slow it down, but now with only a 5-point lead, you got to start pushing and getting some points on the board.
Last foul was on number 15, Libby Bateman, her 4th.
She's got to be very careful. She's a very key person for Edwardsville.
And I believe it was McClure stepped in a little early on the free throw.
Looked like a couple may have, but they caught McClure.
Looked like West pump faked a little bit right before she shot the free throw, throwing everybody off. And we've got a full timeout called by Coach Hargrave for the Eagles. 4:20 to play. Only a 5-point ball game. As we saw earlier, had a 9-point lead erased in the fourth quarter.
This game is not over, Sam. We got 4:20, 5-point lead. That's nothing, especially when you got two girls like Schulte and Bateman who can make shots at will at times. They're going to have to look for those two girls to score. Bateman's got to be very careful that she's got 4 fouls, though. She needs to be on the floor at the end of the game.
And the Cougars will be shooting at least 1-and-1 the rest of the way, as Bateman's last foul was the team's 6th. As we mentioned, it's Championship Sunday here at St. Peter Arlington Heights, home of the Saints. We saw the Saints defeat the Knights from Belvedere early this morning.
That was an excellent way to start off Championship Sunday. We had a nice 5th place boys game, and we'll have Christ Peoria and Belleville in our 3rd place boys game coming up next.
And then following that one, we have the women's championship game of Your Comets taking on the Bobcats of Emmanuel Palatine.
That should be an exciting championship game, and we should have another exciting boys one as well with Rockford Junior High against Emmanuel Palatine as well.
Here's Morgan to inbound. Eagles putting on a nice little man press in the backcourt. And last touch by Bagol on the sideline. Nice defense and a huge turnover for the Eagles.
The Peoria fans thought Schulte poked it out, but Bagol just kind of lost control.
Here's a long inbounds pass to Stewart. Stewart's jumper is short, gets her own offensive rebound, and she's fouled by West. And I believe that's West's 3rd.
We got some of these key girls starting to possibly get into foul trouble. Nice rebound.
Anna Stewart has not attempted a free throw in the tournament. Left-handed free throw is up and good.
That's a great follow. She actually took a farther out jump shot, got her own rebound, and then got fouled on her 2nd shot.
Second free throw is up and good.
She is now 100% from the line. She's 2 for 2, Sam.
And we've got ourselves a 3-point ball game. A little more man pressure in the backcourt from the Eagles. Bozarth pushes McClure down. No call. And then Malo throws it away. Backcourt pressure.
And
really giving the Cougars some fits.
I was just going to say Peoria's coach probably needs to take a timeout. Girls are getting a little rattled with a 3-point lead now. They had a 9-point lead, and or 7 going into the quarter. So great timeout by Coach Crank. He's talking to them right now to say, ladies, we can do this. Relax, and let's be smart with our passes, and everything's okay. The Edwardsville coach is very excited right now. They're bringing the comeback on them, and he's telling them, don't let up now. Keep the momentum going. I think the momentum has swung now to the Eagle favor.
That it has. As we mentioned, it's a 3-point ball game. The Cougars are in the bonus the rest of the way. So a nice way for the Eagles to stop the clock if need be.
Yes. Let's see if they're going to try to get it into Schulte's hands. We got Bateman bringing it up, though.
Bateman. Here's the jump shot from Stewart. It's short. Rebound pulled down by Bagol. Stolen by Schulte. 3-on-1. Schulte. Ball knocked away by Bagol. And no foul. And I guess it was thrown out of bounds by Schulte.
That was a very nice no call. Bagol stood strong. Schulte kind of went into her, but great no call.
Bagol up ahead
nice
to
West.
West. Up and no good. Fouled by Anna Stewart.
They've gone away from her for the past couple of minutes. We got to see them getting the ball back to West. She's an amazing post player and can get some easy buckets.
As we mentioned, a good free throw shooter as well.
Unfortunately, she's missed the last 3, though. And as all coaches know, games come down to free throws, and this game's going to be won or lost from the free throw line tonight, Sam.
Her second of 2 is up and good. Here comes Schulte down the floor quickly. Finds Bozarth. Her 3 is short. Rebound tapped around, fought for, pulled down by Stewart. Stewart out to Schulte. Schulte driving in. Blocked by West. West grabbing her face. Schulte into the lane. Fouled. She'll shoot 2. And you got to wonder if West's okay.
I don't know if she got an elbow or the ball. The first game, we actually had a girl with a bloody nose. She got hit with the ball.
This looks like
her face again.
Might have been her eye. She's holding knocked to contact out, it looks like.
That's always tough, too. She'll have to run into the locker room and get that fixed. She did a nice job of staying straight up, though, but then the ball and Schulte's finger probably came into her eye.
And I believe she'll have to sit out at least
because the
one
coach
possession,
came out,
yeah.
yes, unless he takes the timeout. He's already taken a couple, though. He's going to need some at the end.
Looks like she's going to be replaced by Abby Bolkema.
Yeah.
While she gets
I
the
was hearing the
contact
Concordia
fixed.
fans asking for some eye solution, so hopefully they can get that contact back in so she can come back in.
She is definitely a force to be reckoned with underneath, both on the offense and defensive end. First free throw for Schulte is no good.
That was her 42nd free throw attempt of the tournament. As we mentioned before, she likes to attack and get to the line. She's done that a lot this weekend.
Schulte's second up and no good. Rebound fought around 4 and pulled down by Malo to Bagol. Bagol up ahead to Morgan. Morgan's going to slow things down. Met by Schulte. Bagol with a nice
pick.
screen. Schulte reached in with the foul. That's going to be her 4th.
She needs to pressure to get the steal, but she can't be fouling. She's got to stay on the court in the last 3:05.
Her 4th, team 8th.
Coach just stood up and yelled to Schulte saying, hey, you got 4. Play smart so you can stay on the floor. And as we mentioned, this game's going to be won and lost from the free throw line.
Still 3:05 to play. First of the 1-and-1 is up and good, and she'll have the bonus.
Coming into the game, Morgan was just 2 of 8, so that was a great free throw shot for her.
It looks like they're getting some solution now for West. Morgan's second free throw up and good. So someone coming in shooting 2 of 8 knocks down 2 big free throws, take the lead to 6. Stewart takes a step in, thought about the jumper, pulled it down up to Bateman. Bateman almost had it knocked away. Kills her dribble, back out to Bozarth. Bozarth steps up, kicks over to Stewart. Stewart's 15-footer short. Rebound tapped around, corralled by Stewart almost, and now finally.
That's at least twice now where Stewart shot and got her own rebound.
There's Schulte to the lane, up off the glass and good. And there you go with West out of the game. There's no fear for Schulte.
Great attack, and Bagol knew she couldn't foul either. And Coach Crank is like, West, get in. If you can see, get in.
There's a long pass up the floor to Malo. Malo looking up top to Balkema. Her layup is no good, pulled down by Bateman. She's coming down the floor with a full head of steam. Her pull-up 3 is short. Rebound tapped around and pulled down by Balkema.
Bagol had an outlet. She decided to slow it up a little. And we got 2 minutes to go in this third place game, Sam.
4-point ball game. Bagol into the lane. He's going to pull the dribble back out. Steps up to the 3-point line. Gave her a little head fake.
Even with a 4-point lead, this isn't a bad idea, slowing it up just a little bit.
Schulte almost had a nice steal there. Caught it with her foot. And West is coming back in the game right after this Edwardsville timeout.
The Peoria fans are glad to see West back. I'm glad she was able to. Oh, I see another guy with some more eye solution. So they're excited to have her back on. She could be a key with either a foul free throw or she does some great post moves. They got to push this lead up to 6 with 1:47. They'll feel a little bit more comfortable. Edwardsville, they got to play some good defense, some post defense, maybe get a steal, and they're only down 4, Sam. So this is going to be an exciting finish once again.
Now they do have to worry about the fouls as well, as their 2 leading scorers, Bateman and Schulte, both have 4.
They both have 4. They can't afford to foul out. They got to play tough defense though, but they got to stay on the court because those 2 girls are going to be the scorers if they're going to pull off this comeback.
Now Schulte, some of her aggressiveness has been taken away, as she did like to get up close on defense and look for the steal.
You hate to get your 5th foul on the charge, but she has to attack the basket because we mentioned she's already been to the line 40-some times this weekend.
Morgan inbounds to Malo, finds Bagol. Bagol met by a couple of Eagles defenders. I saw a jump ball. I don't know about you.
I think the Edwardsville fans did too, Sam. I thought that was going to be a jump ball, and the ref called for a foul, and now we're heading to the line again.
This will be Bagol from the line.
She came into this game shooting 7 of 8, which is 88%, Sam. This is a great free throw shooter.
Bagol's first free throw is good. As you probably heard a fan yell money as soon as she let it go.
This is the person Coach Crank wants on the line, that's for sure.
We've got a 6-point ball game. 30-24, minute 42
we got
to
a lot of time, Sam.
The next foul by the Eagles will result in 2 free throws. It will be their 10th. And here's the ball knocked away from Reynolds.
Bateman's got to be careful. She's got 4.
And here's Bozarth almost coming away with this foul, and that's going to be Bateman's 5th.
With a 6-point deficit, you do have to be aggressive. And unfortunately, you know, Bateman's showing some emotion, but she should be really proud of herself. She played a great game. She stepped up. She brought that comeback in the second quarter with 5 straight points. She should be very proud of herself. She played an awesome game.
Now this one's still far from over. A minute and a half, 6-point ball game.
As we mentioned, though, we got Concordia Peoria shooting 2 now. They are a very good free throw shooting team. They could start pulling away.
10-3 is the foul differential here in the second half.
We got Schulte giving Bateman a big hug. I'm assuming those are, you know, 2 8th graders that are playing their last game together. Great show of support to your teammate, and Schulte's now is going to have to see if she can bring this comeback on her own.
Bagol, almost automatic from the free throw line. Shooting 2, her first is good. Soft rims.
Shooter's touch, Sam, shooter's touch.
Bagol second, up and good. So she is now 11 of 12 from the free throw line. Here's Bozarth. Bringing it up, Eagles down 8. Jump shot from Reynolds, long. Rebound tapped around, corralled by Bozarth. And taken away by West. West looking to go coast to coast.
Coach is saying slow it up.
Picks up the dribble, and we have a minute 8 to play in the game.
8-point game with 1:05.
8-point Cougar lead. Bagol dribbling out the clock just a little bit. Now back up top to Morgan. Morgan right hand guarded by Reynolds. She'll go baseline. Kicks it out to McClure. McClure run into by Schulte. And that's her 5th. And McClure slow to get up, as that was quite the...
That was just, you know, that was real unfortunate. That was great hustle by Schulte, and she unfortunately just kind of fell in to the girl, and she's looking okay. Coach is checking her out, and she's like, Coach, I'm fine. Great job by McClure there.
Schulte's 5th. McClure will go to line to shoot 2 as soon as this
we got the Edwardsville fans cheering for their 2 8th grade stars that unfortunately have fouled out. They're very proud of those 2 girls, though.
53.9 seconds to play. 8-point ball game with McClure headed to the line for 2.
No, she is not, because Coach came out.
So it is actually going to be Abby Balkema, who has not yet attempted a free throw in the tournament. Had 2 points in the previous game. First free throw is long. Second one is up and good. 9-point Cougar lead. 50 seconds to play. in this third place contest. As that was Bozarth, who I believe
She was looking for a nice block, but ended up hitting the hand at the end.
had her foot on the line, so it's going to be 2 free throws. Dangerously close to the second 3-point foul we've seen today.
Yep, Coach Crank is telling them, girls, we don't need to foul anymore. We got a 9-point lead with 45 seconds.
First free throw is short. As West pulls herself off the lane line. Our second free throw is up and good. A goal to inbound with 45 seconds to Malo. Malo up ahead. And West is going to have a wide open layup. Up and good.
With Edwardsville pressure, they had to do it, but they ended up giving up an easy layup.
And it's a 10-point lead with 30 seconds to play. Bozarth shoots the three, had it partially blocked, pulled down by Bagol. And the Cougars are going to take a timeout.
Coach is going to get his subs in with a 10-point lead with 27 seconds left.
And checking in for the Cougars is number 15, Sydney Wiesen. Along with number 22, Bell Saving. As well as number 35, Eden May.
Great game by both teams.
Bagol and West remaining on the floor for the Cougars, as they are more than likely 8th graders, and this will be their last game together.
It'd be nice to have those 8th graders on the court.
And checking in
Eagle
for
fans should be very proud of their team today. They played a great game. They almost had that great comeback. And the Eagle fans are standing up cheering on their team.
And I believe it's a new 5 for the Eagles, as it's number 5, Mira Schaefer, number 12, Catherine Eppard, number 35, Riley Isbell, 23, Jennifer Leitner. And remaining on the floor is, back on the floor is number 14, Angela Gaussman. Cougars is working the ball around, and we're going to have a foul on Mira Schaefer with 3 seconds to play, sending Bagol back to the line for 2 more. That is actually Mira Schaefer's 3rd foul of the tournament. First free throw is short for Bagol. So she is human, and she does miss free throws.
She's been shooting very, very well from the line, though. And it looks like Coach Crank's going to get another sub in those last seconds.
And Bagol didn't want to come out of the game, so she missed her 2nd free throw. Rebound fought for in the corner.
And we got to start the
Pulled
clock.
down by 35, Eden May. And that's going to do it.
Congratulations to both teams on a great 3rd place game. And congratulations to Concordia Peoria on taking 3rd place in the state of Illinois.
And we will be back later, actually in just a few moments, for the boys' 3rd and 4th place game. And then directly following that one, the women's championship game. So for Matt Gutzler, this is Sam Kroll signing off. We'll see you in a few.